Hello everyone, in today's class we will find out the center of mass of this figure or this object, which is a square plate of 6 meter into 6 meter, and there is a absence of the material here, you can see, right? So we have to find the center of mass for this system about x and y axis. That means you have to calculate this x center of mass and y center of mass for this particular figure. So we will start. So I have taken this whole portion, this whole square, 6 by 6 square, right, as a A1, right, as a object 1, and this small portion of object which we are taking out from this whole portion as second object, and we are totally known with the dimensions of each and every part of object, right? Clearly you can see here it is 2 meter, it is 2 meter. So we are calculating A2 as a 8 meter square, right? Sorry, it's a 4, right? Sorry, it's a 4 meter square. Okay, it's a 4 meter square. Here A1 is 36 meter square. So you have calculated the areas. Now we will find x2. How to know the x2 and y2 and x1 and y1? Thereafter we go for x center of mass and y center of mass. So x2, how to know x2? So this portion is present over here in the original figure. So if I draw this here, hatched lines, right, okay. So somewhere here it may be the center of this smaller portion. Center of this smaller portion will be lying somewhere here. Okay. So the x, this distance, this much distance is only 1 meter, because it is 2 meter, then half of it is 1 meter, and already it is 4 meters. Already it is 4 meter. So total distance from the center of this second object from y-axis, right? So that means this much distance, it becomes what? It becomes what? It becomes x2. Okay, so x2 is how much? X2 is 5 meter. What is y2? This much is this much, right? This is 3 meters. 3 meters. So now it is time to calculate x1. X1 means you are calculating x for the square plate 6 by 6. So it is x means this for the whole plate, this, right, for the whole plate this. It may be lying, the center may be lying at here, right, somewhere here. So the x distance means this point from y-axis, this would be x1, and it is total is 6, then half of it would be 3. So x1 is 3 meter. Y1 would be the same, right? It is 3 meters. See here, y1 and y2 came same, 3 meters. We can directly say, as this object is symmetrical about x-axis, this object is symmetrical about x-axis. If you place any x-axis like this, you can see the mirror images. Okay. So if object is symmetrical about x-axis, you can directly put y. Okay, by half of it, because it's a symmetrical, right? So we know the formula now. X center of mass we can get by putting formula A1 x1 minus A2 x2 divided by A1 minus A2. So here some people may be thinking why I have put here minus sign, because most of you have seen the formulas with plus sign. Here minus is because from this whole object we are taking out this much of object, we are subtracting this much of object, that's why we are putting minus sign over here. So A1 is 36, x1 is 3, A2 is 4, x2 is 5, and A1 minus A1 is 36 minus 4. So 36 into 3 is 108. It is 20 upon, it is 36 minus 4 is 32, and it is 2.75 meters. Similarly, you can go for y center of mass. Y center of mass, same formula, a1 y1 minus a2 y2 upon a1 minus a2. Okay, the same formula. A1 is again 36, y1 is 3, a2 is 4, y2 is 3, a1 minus a2 is again 36 minus 4, right? When you solve it, here it becomes 108 minus 12 divided by 32, and it will come 3 meters. It will come 3 meters. So we have calculated the center of mass for this figure, but if I conclude where is the center of mass will be lying, then I will draw this diagram again like this. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. This total is, I think, this is 6 meter, and our x came here 2.75. So 6, its half will be 3 meters, and y, it's 3 meter, right? It is also 6 right now. This much is 6 meter, this much is 6 meter. Okay, so its half would be 3 meters, right? Somewhere here, this axis. So they are meeting over here. So this is 3, this is x. So our x is, how much our x is? Our x is 2.75 right now. This axis is of 3 meters, so it 2.75 may be lying somewhere here, right, on the line which is y is equal to 3. So this is center of mass for this figure. You can directly say, as this amount of mass is taken out from the figure, so the center of mass has shifted toward the left position, and by intuition we directly know it, right? Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.